gift than to have a son or daughter return from service overseas, especially when it's a surprise. Well, that's exactly what happened to this mom, Debbie Giles of Texas. Her son, sailor Matt Giles, planned the ultimate surprise, sending an oversized Christmas card that she read aloud to a friend on her cell phone. And then, we'll have a look.
I just tried to think of a good Christmas present to give you, and I decided that this big Simon card would be a good start. It'll show everyone that I love my mom, and I'm damn proud to be her son. Now, I'm truly sorry that JD had to be the one to give this to you. I would have personally done it, but then that would have really messed up the best part about you getting this. I love you, man. Thank you.
You like that?
Yes, I am. Man! Oh, my gosh.
How great is that? That video has gotten more than 70,000 hits online so far, and probably as many tears from viewers. And we are so happy to welcome Debbie and Matt Giles, who join us from Houston. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, and Merry Christmas to you, too.
It's a very Merry Christmas, I know, in your household. Debbie, let me begin with you. In watching that video, you know, I have to say, you kept it fairly calm. I'm surprised you didn't totally freak out. What was going through your mind when you turned around and you saw your son?
It was a total shock. I wasn't expecting that at all. I wasn't paying attention when my older son had said somebody had given me something, given him something to give to me. And then I read the card and I didn't pay attention to the last line. but then I looked up when Matt touched me. It was a total shock.
Yeah, I bet. Now, Matt, I know that this took precision planning. Tell me, what did it take to get all the way home from your deployment without having your mom find out?
I actually knew a couple weeks before we got back from deployment when we would get leave, and I'd been just kind of leading my mom on. I told her that it was going to be around New Year's that I'd be back, and I ended up going to my cousin's house. That's who she was actually on the phone with, and I'd made the card over at her house, and then I called my brother. He's actually the one who took the video, and it just worked out perfectly.
Well,
thank
God you put it on video, because 70,000 people have enjoyed it and counting. Did you ever think it would get so much attention?
I really didn't. I was happy. I was at my friend's house a couple days after, and I saw that it had 1,000 views, and I was like, wow, that's amazing. You know, I never thought it would be that big, and then next thing you know, on CNN.
Yeah, exactly, and we're so glad you're here. Debbie, tell me, what has this Christmas holiday been like with your son Matt home? How have you been spending it?
Oh, it's been wonderful. We spent last Friday with all of my children and grandchildren. We had our family get-together then. It's been wonderful having Matt home. I hadn't been able to see him since March.
Oh, wow.
My brother passed away.
I think we have. Well, and in fact, I know, Debbie, that your husband recently suffered a massive stroke. I'm just curious how I know he's on the mend, but how is he doing this Christmas?
Oh, he's doing really great. He actually had the stroke last year, and his whole right side is affected, but he's able to get some movement in his right arm, in his right leg, and his right foot now, so he's progressing really well with some therapy.
Well, that's great to hear, and I'm sure he must be so thrilled to have Matt home. Matt, I know you're not allowed to answer any questions about your deployment, how long you're home, and all of that, but I guess I'm curious to know, what would be your one wish for next year?
My one wish for next year, it's really hard. I guess if possible, I would wish that my dad could actually, stand up on his own. He could walk again. It's a big wish, and it probably won't happen, but he's made a lot of improvement, and for him to improve as much as he has from the stroke till now, that would be more than enough, and I'm just so proud to have come home and see that he's doing so well, see that my mom's been taking care of him so well. It's been really hard for her. She's pretty much on her own. She has some help with my brother and my sister, but she's just been blowing my mind, and that's just why I was so happy to come home and actually give her a surprise, because she's been working so hard, and I just wanted to give her something really good for the holidays.
Well, I know that Christmas has extra special meaning for your family this holiday season, and what a poignant thing to say about your father, Matt. I wish him and you all the very best, and Debbie, you as well, and your entire family this holiday season.
Well,
thank you so much for joining us this Christmas Day and sharing your story. It means a great deal to us right here on Starting Point.
Well, thank you very much, and it meant a lot for us too.
Great, great. Happy holidays.
If I had one wish, I would wish that all our military personnel could be home with their families during the holiday season.
Great, and you know how important that is. All right, Merry Christmas to you both. Starting Point will be back after this.